What is going on, Pisces? Hello and welcome to your March 2023 love and romance reading. Welcome back to the channel. So this reading may resonate if you have a Pisces sun, moon, rising, Venus, or any other major Pisces placements. Please feel free to swap the roles if it makes sense. I could be talking about you or your person because I am simply reading energies. And lastly, Pisces, if I genuinely feel that it will be insightful to do an extended reading, based on what pops out here, then we'll talk about that more at the end of this reading, okay? And you'll be able to find the link for that in the description box below. I just got a little bit distracted here because we got nothing will come of this situation, void, of course, moon. So I feel like there's a bit of a restless situation here. And by the way, we're going to be pulling some oracle cards here, and then we'll get into it with tarot, but the deck is just eager to talk to us today. Nothing will come of this situation. There's a sense of restless energy because when the moon is void, of course, okay, this is a period where it's not really a time to move forward. It's not a time to move ahead. There may be that restless energy, but with nothing will come of this situation, you will need to decipher how this is playing out for you, Pisces, because for many of you, I'm sensing that there is this anxiousness. For some of you, you may be feeling as though the worst may happen, or there's a lot that's crossing your mind. And this may be saying that nothing will come from those thoughts. None of those negative thoughts are going to be manifesting here. There's nothing to worry about. I have pulled this card in several scenarios where that is how it actually ended up manifesting, okay, with this meaning. But I do feel like there is this energy of this restlessness or going around in a circle, questioning of what may happen. And this is saying nothing will come of it. So if your mind is jumping to the worst places, there's no point in continuing to jump there because that is not what is going to manifest here. I do urge you to bring in more positive thoughts into your mind at this time if that's what you're feeling. Don't let your past hold you back. So I feel like there may be a situation here, Pisces, where there are delays. There are delays, and I feel like there could be a situation where someone's underlying conditioning or experiences in their past may be taking a hold on them. But with nothing will come of this situation, I feel like those burdens or whatever is holding someone down, they will be able to release it, because this is telling me that it's not going to actually take full permanent hold. Let's see what the other oracle cards have to say for my Pisces collective. Whoops. I'm telling you, the decks are really talkative today. The energy is coming in for the Pisces collective, that's for sure. Heart chakra. Let's grab another one. So this is really about matters of the heart, conflict and defeat. So we have discontentment and boredom at the bottom of the deck. So there may have been a sense of conflict and defeat in a particular situation, discontentment, stagnation. I feel like something disappointed you here regarding matters of the heart, Pisces. Let's see what else is coming up for the Pisces collective. Yes. So this could be my confirmation card. Let's grab another one here. Social media connection. So for some of you, just for some of you, the person that you may be connecting with may be primarily through social media or texting, technology. Maybe you met them on social media, or there may be some sort of factor related to social media or, the internet or something like that related to this connection, but take what resonates here. But at the end of the day, if it's not that, then this is some sort of social connection. It could even be someone from your friend circle. We do have speak up at the bottom of the deck. So I do feel like there is some sort of stagnant situation. I do not feel like you are necessarily happy with what is going on, and you may be feeling like there's conflict or defeat. There's definitely this sense of distance between the two of you, and I do feel like there is some sort of matter that needs to be spoken up about. Someone may be staying silent. Okay, a bunch of my cards just fell over. Let's pull a few more with the Romance Angel Oracle deck, and then we'll dive into it with Tarot. What is going on for the Pisces collective? Tell me more about this connection, please. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So yeah, there's a sense of retreat here. Codependency, addictions, free yourself. Okay. Unrequited love at the bottom of the deck. So there is a sense of an unequal give and take in this connection. I feel like someone's past is holding them back. Okay. I feel like there's a lot on someone's mind. I feel like someone may be trying to free themselves from a connection. There may be distance between the two of you, and at this time you may be taking your power back. But I do feel like you are still looking at the other person. They're looking at you. I feel like there is this magnetic attraction between the two of you. For some of you, there could be some sort of addiction at play. However, that's not necessary for all of you. But I do feel like there is this elephant in the room, awkward type energy and stagnation between you and whoever it is that you are connecting with. And I very much do feel like someone's past or something from the past is interfering here or impacting this lack of movement forward. So let's get the tarot out and see what is really going on here. There could be even the sense of a push-pull dynamic. There could have been some disappointments, some expectations that were not met. I feel like someone is just like, I think I just need to free myself from this situation, because you may be feeling like, nothing's going to come of this situation. It's not going to move forward here. But let's see what the tarot has to say here. So Spirit, please bring in clarity for my Pisces. Please bring in some clear messages regarding nothing will come of this situation. Heart chakra, conflict and defeat. Yes, social media connection, retreat, codependency, and free yourself. Please bring in some clarity and insight for the Pisces collective. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Four of Swords. So yeah, there's definitely two people who are not currently in communication at this time. Four of Cups. Someone is not accepting the cup here. We do have the Five of Cups, though, representing your person. So they're not happy about this. The Five of Pentacles representing you. So you both are not happy. Ace of Swords. I like this. I like this. We do have the Six of Wands in the reverse at the bottom of the deck, with the secondary energy being the Four of Wands in the reverse. I don't want to forget about this. So there is a sense of defeat at this time. This conflict and defeat is really coming out here regarding matters of the heart. Someone is not offering the cup here. There may be fears around vulnerability. There may be this sense of even coldness at this time. The block here is the Four of Swords, which is this retreat energy. I do feel like someone is trying to release a lot from their mind at this time. Okay, I do feel like there is someone who's spending more time on their own. The Four of Swords is a healing energy. In the past, with the Four of Cups, this is sensing that I'm sensing here that someone was not accepting the cup. There was this discontent. There was this boredom. Someone may have felt like, they were good, but at the same time, there could have been someone else here who was very much focused on all that they could have, but was not receiving at the time. There's definitely this sense of stagnation that has led into this lack of a new beginning. Someone's not offering the cup, and I do feel like because there's been this stagnation, someone has decided to very much focus on their own healing and bring this Ace of Cups inward, okay, to fill their own cup. I do feel like there is some sort of interference here related to the bonding or the strengthening of the aspects of an emotional connection between the two of you. Okay. Now, you may be feeling a bit left out in the cold at this time. Your person represents 2 5s here. Okay. 5s are also about change. Your person showing up as the 5 of Cups, they're not happy. They're feeling sad. There may be even some regrets here. And it may be after feeling that disconnect. The Ace of Swords is telling me that there is some sort of clarity and clear thought, communication, and truth coming in. So I really do like this. This is telling me that there is some sort of information and possibly even resolution that is coming in for you at this time. So Pisces, if you feel like you are in this stagnant, stuck situation and nothing's coming of it, and it's just like, oh my gosh, this is such a defeat, there's a need to get out of your head at this time, okay? Because I do feel like, based on what I'm seeing here, you are going to be gaining some clarity around what is necessary, what is needed. It may not be as bad as you think it is at this time. I would not, as a reader, I would not write off this situation yet, okay? So what I want to do here is get some more information for you all and clarify all of the cards. As a reader, that's just easier for me to do all at once. For full transparency, I will be doing that all on camera for you. So I'm going to do that, and then we'll dive deep. All right, Pisces, let's get into this. So as I mentioned, I did draw everything on camera for that transparency, and I did turn some of these piles upside down just so that the table does not get too overwhelming for your eyes or mine. For the cards that are upright, we're going to begin here, and then we're going to make our way towards the upside down piles, and we'll go through everything thoroughly. But let's dive into this. So what I'm really getting here is that there is very much this focus of one bringing in this self-love. Okay, right now is all about self-love. There is some sort of heartbreak that has gone on here. Now, there still may be a commitment that is involved between the two of you. And if there is, I don't feel like there is anything to worry about. Okay, now for some of you, regardless of whether or not you are in a commitment with this person or not, this may have been something cyclical, and this is just for some of you. I'm getting a few different storylines here. If it's been cyclical, this is not your first rodeo. I'm sensing that what has happened in the past, it's kind of like this happening again if it was a bit benign, because I feel like there's someone here who's very much stuck in the past and they're working through something. Now, I'm not justifying it, but what I'm saying here is if you are dealing with a bit of an annoying, benign matter, and this is not going to resonate for everyone, but don't drive your nervous system crazy or allow this all to drive your nervous system crazy and so forth, because I don't feel that this is going to play out in a negative way. We did draw, by the way, I just want to put this out there to make you all feel better if you are concerned. We did draw the 10 of Cups here for the outcome, which we're going to get into. Okay. Now, if there is some sort of repetitive cycle here that you're just like, oh my gosh, you know, yes, it may very well need to be addressed, Pisces. Okay. But what I'm saying here is if you're jumping to the worst possible conclusion, that's not how this is playing out. Okay. But I do feel like there is some sadness, some heartbreak, and there may be some sort of theme around values, belief system. I do feel like you two are in alignment about something here, and I do feel like this is going to be brought in over time because the Wheel of Fortune does talk about luck, changes that may be even unexpected, cause and effect, okay? But I do feel like for some of you, there may even be some sort of external circumstance or time just doing its thing that helps you to get back into alignment. I do feel like time is a positive thing here. So if you two are in a time out, I would not be concerned. I would just allow that space, okay? I did want to know specifically more about the Hierophant, and I did pull the 6 of Swords in the reverse, which is telling me that there was some sort of mental block or is some sort of mental block and a sense of unfinished business, okay? And it may be due to some sort of commitment. Now, I do feel that there was some sort of heartbreak here, but it is introducing a lot of lessons in this connection as well as for both individuals, okay? So that's what I'm getting here so far. There may be someone here who is a bit afraid to be vulnerable, but also at this time, I do feel that one is very much focused inward and bringing that self-love inward. Now, I feel like someone could even feel like someone is going to completely walk away or break up with them. But with these cards in combination, this is like feeling the heartbreak, sadness, and grief of something that occurred, but it's not the end. Someone is not bringing in this new beginning that starts with heartbreak, you know, because yes, there's heartbreak, but then that technically it's like, okay, I'm starting over. That's not what I'm seeing. What I'm seeing here is that there's this heartbreak, and instead of breaking up with someone or completely walking away, someone is choosing to nurture themselves at this point. They're not completely walking away. This is very much the energy of a timeout, and there's still this unfinished business that needs to be dealt with and worked through, okay? So this is not someone like walking away despite some sort of even cold energy here. Now, in the past, we have the 4 of Cups, the Devil, Temperance, and the 2 of Cups. So we have Capricorn energy, Sagittarius. By the way, here we have Sagittarius energy again, as well as the Hierophant. Taurus with the Hierophant. But here in the past, now for some of you, you may be going through this right now. For others of you, this may be the more distant past, maybe even the more recent. But someone was not accepting the cup here. There may have been some sort of tempting offer, something that looked very, very good, right? But the alternative thing that I'm getting here is that this may have even been a friendship, or it may have felt like someone was really holding the brakes on things despite feeling this magnetic attraction. There may have been, because it's like, yes, the Devil is here, but then we have Temperance. And when you mix the Devil and Temperance, this is, because think about the Devil energy, it's about control, right? And with Temperance, it could be fears and so forth, but when I say the Devil, I'm thinking about like the need to control, codependency, even materialism. But with temperance after this, which is about moderation and balance, well, when you got the devil before that, you've got someone who may even be a bit obsessed with moderation, obsessed with where it feels like there's just this stagnation. Even though it's like that underlying energy that there's definitely something there between the two of you. And there was this beautiful connection. There was this balance, this emotional balance. But someone wasn't accepting it. So this very much makes sense. Like, is there someone here who was afraid to accept or really pursue a connection? Someone was not accepting the cup despite what was here. Someone was looking away. And now there's been this sadness that I'm sensing. And you two are in alignment. I feel like this is going to be solved with time, but there's still the sense of this unfinished business because this hasn't been addressed. I mean, this is quite a confusing energy. This is very much like someone is obsessing within their mind, you know, their thoughts. They're just... This is almost the energy of feeling afraid to get pulled into something. I feel like there are fears here. With the block being the Four of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords in the reverse, and the Emperor, I do feel that at this time there is this sense of retreat, and you two may be mirroring each other at this time. For some of you, and there could have been particular exchanges here between the two of you for some of you that were a bit like harsh or very short. It may have felt like this person was keeping you at arm's length, or there were like a lot of restrictions, or like the conversations were even dry. Okay, but for the majority of you, what I'm getting here is that there is this mirroring going on where you both are feeling coldness and restriction here. Okay. Because again, someone wasn't accepting the cup here despite this beautiful connection. I feel like there was someone here that was obsessed with control. And now there is a situation where this has ultimately led to heartbreak because someone has just pressed the gas, I wish they would press the gas pedal, press the brakes. It's this very like stunted energy. What I want to do here, Pisces, is I want to bring in some oracle cards just to grab some more details about what is going on here for you. I am in the process of creating my own oracle deck. The artwork is still being made. However, right here, I do have the words written on all of these cards. And I know it's not the most flattering visually, but it does resonate, and it does, I should say, it's very accurate. So I want to bring this in. And so please let me know if this ends up resonating for you. Please provide me some feedback here. But I want to check out this past because I'm very much interested in this energy. And we also have Aries showing up here, possibly even an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Reflect in the reverse. Home and family in the, that, I don't know if you saw that, but it popped out on my lap, individuality. So with reflect in the reverse, home and family in the reverse, and individuality, there was some sort of instability. Maybe for some of you, you live with this person, but that's not necessary. Transformation in the reverse. We're getting a lot of reversals here, which, yeah, there's a lot of blocked energy, which is just fine. Well-being in the reverse. You basically have been dealing with someone, if this is your reading, where they weren't really reflecting on much. Okay. And because there was a lack of reflection, and this person may have just gone, it's like, yes, they may be very much stuck in their head about particular things, but they're only stuck in their head about those specific things. Pisces, this person, they would very much benefit from taking the time to reflect on certain matters in their life. And because it's like this person, it's just like on to the next thing. It's kind of like an ADD energy. I'm not saying that this person has ADD, but it's like this jumping. It's like a jumping bean almost. Like this person, instead of reflecting on something here, there's this instability. It's, and the lack of reflection has blocked transformation here. I feel that with home and family in the verse, maybe this person, whatever they got going on at home, okay, or they got something going on in their home and family life, or maybe this could be their upbringing, underlying currents, something that they got going on. Maybe they just have issues around, investments, property, home. Maybe they are moving. Like there's something here where there's some sort of instability about their home, family life, or just like their home life. And it has led to this inability to commit. I feel like this has something to do, because remember this one card, I keep thinking about it, and I've never had a reading where this card keeps popping back into my mind. Don't let your past hold you back. I feel South Node. This is the past. So this could have had to do with one's upbringing here, or maybe a past experience where there's someone here who is a bit obsessed with control. And it's like, despite this beautiful connection that's going on here, they're just doing what they have always done. It's like this is second nature for this person. Like this person has a particular way of doing things, especially with the Queen of Swords in the reverse here showing up as the block with the Emperor. It's like this person has a specific way of doing things, and they very much like do not waver from that unless there is some sort of major change. And I feel like it's because this person, they don't even reflect on it. It's kind of like they're on autopilot. They're unable to commit here though, because of this lack of, could have to do with instability, like I said, at home, but I feel like it's the root here is the lack of transformation, because they're not reflecting. They're just like on to the next thing. With individuality and scythe in the reverse, this is very much telling me that this person, they do have a sense of self, and they're going to do their own thing here, okay? And this person may be someone who is used to being on their own or alone. And with scythe in the reverse, it may have felt like this connection was like fading out a bit here because of this person's obsession with like holding the brakes on this connection, or like these controlled efforts, divine time. Yeah. So it's like this person with divine timing in the reverse, this is like impatience, robotic in the reverse. I feel like this person on their own, it's like it takes them a very long time to open up. Like you're dealing with someone who really needs to take their time opening up. They can't even rush it if they tried here. They would need to reflect. They would really need to do the inner work. I feel like there's a lot of inner work that this person has to do. And I feel like their way of doing things is very much related to their upbringing and their past. What about this current situation? And then we're going to dive into you and your person and see what this is all about. But fear. Yeah, so there's some fears here that you passion. Bad habits. Tell me more about fears. Someone's got their boundaries up because of fears. Justice at the bottom of the deck. So there is someone here who wants to bring in justice. There are fears here. Someone is facing a lot. They're very much in their head, and this could be why there are some boundaries. Okay, whether this is you or this person, you and your person are definitely mirroring each other at this time. Okay, I feel like for some of you, it could have felt like this person could have gotten spooked here a bit, Pisces. This person, they may have set some boundaries up or blocked you off because it's like things were so good here in the past, even before this period. The ability to move forward here. There was that opportunity, like passionate movement forward. And then this person just kind of built some sort of barrier here. And it feels like unfinished business because I don't see that this is totally like the end. This person could have commitment issues or fears around that with bad habits and collaboration. When this person is working with people, there may be some bad habits related to their upbringing, their psychological conditioning, whatever it is. But this person, you would know what it is specifically, but bad habits, whether it's they're bad texters or they're bad communicators, or you know what this would be. But this person, for some of you, this person could have love bombed you even at first. And so I feel like you're like, I gotta free myself from this person. I don't want to pull too much for the block because I already know what this is. You two are simply mirroring each other at this time for different reasons. Yeah, effort in the reverse. Like I said, there's not much effort going into this. Maturity in the reverse. So yeah, I feel as though there's mirroring going on at this time, and there are two people here who are just like, I'm gonna just let this person do it. They're like, I'm gonna let that person do it. It's just the effort is not being placed, and there's mirroring going on. And as I said in the beginning, this time out, this retreat may actually be quite helpful because with maturity in the reverse, I do feel like there are two people here who may be a bit stubborn. However, I don't feel like you are doing this out of, immaturity, Pisces. I feel like more so this is you just like catching the vibe of this person and how they're acting. And you're just like, okay, well, I'm just going to mirror that. It's this person's job to come in, to act on this. I'm not going to be chasing this person, right? Alternatively, what I'm seeing here is like you could have a lot of fears because you knew how good this could be, how well this could go. I feel like you really saw the potential here, but you're dealing with someone who has these boundaries, and I feel like you may even feel like you need to protect yourself here. Okay. So this person hardcore pulled the brakes, and I feel like you're like, okay, I gotta slow down here. And I do feel like you're acknowledging the bad habits that this person has around communicating, around collaboration, the cohesion, working together, just like the interactions and engagement between the two of you. Now, your person, they're showing up as the Five of Cups, so there is some regret here. There is some sadness. I do feel like with the King of Cups, I mean, this could be about you, a water sign. However, what I'm getting here for their energy, because this is showing up related specifically to them, they could also be a water sign or have water in their chart, but it's not necessary. But I do feel like they are in this cool, calm, collected energy. I feel like they are actually, because look, he looks so zen here, And the King of Cups is someone who is going to start reflecting. He's going to show up mature here, okay? I do feel like this person may even acknowledge you as being the emotionally mature one, and this person could even have some regrets here related to how they acted previously. But with the Ten of Swords in the reverse and the Seven of Wands in the reverse, I do feel like this person is coming back online, or I don't know, I heard that, or like they're coming back to common sense, or they're really more grounded in seeing things accurately. or they're getting a grip on their situation without the introduction of their own traumas and past, because I feel like there's realizations going on here. I feel like this person is starting to really look at how they inevitably contributed to this connection and where it's at. And with the Ten of Swords in the reverse, I'm very much sensing that this is about this desire to heal and recover. And with the Seven of Wands in the reverse, this person definitely feels as though there are hints of, this is shaky grounds. Like this is difficult. And this person may be holding some regrets with how they went about things, because they may be feeling like, well, it's inevitable that Pisces just kind of throws in the towel here. But I do feel like this person is much more balanced at this time. And I do feel like the retreat and the time for this person to really think about themselves is doing them well, because they were not reflecting in the past. Conflict in the reverse. So this is about conflict resolution and wanting to fix things here. Opportunity, exactly. Unexpected. Oh my gosh. So I do feel like someone here, there may be an opportunity, or they are looking for that opportunity. They're wanting to resolve something here, to work through things, to get on the same page, to cooperate. And it could be either A, related to an opportunity, or they see the opportunity to come in. And this may be a bit unexpected obstacles in reverse. Like I said, especially with this Wheel of Fortune showing up here, there could be some sort of external circumstances that just come in here. However, I'm not going to lie, like I never lie to you guys, Pisces, but with the Hierophant and the Wheel of Fortune, it's like this heartbreak that occurred may have allowed this person to come back to and even reflect and think about their own values, their belief system, where they're at, finally reflecting on particular things, which is what may have brought this ability for this Wheel of Fortune, this good luck, this positive turnaround, positive changes to come into play. And I feel like, especially with that unfinished business, the Six of Swords in the reverse that I talked about, it's just like this person wasn't reflecting before. This was very much this unfinished business that I feel like this person turning the Ace of Cups in reverse, like inward, that energy to really self-love, nurture themselves, and feel some sadness and grief and heartache with whatever happened, to reflect on things. Well, I think that that's turning the wheel right now. And now I feel like this person is desiring to work on things here. There is this sadness, this grief, but there is this matured balance energy, and it is really about this opportunity, and it may feel very unexpected for them, because this is just like out of the blue, not seeing it coming, and they may see the opportunity here to work through particular obstacles or prevail. And so I do feel that this person is just like they see the opportunity. There's a bit of a switch here, because this person is ready to allow the swords. Usually this is like the guy with all the swords in his back, but this card's a bit different. It's with birds, but usually it's about the swords falling out, okay? And I do feel like whatever really pierced this connection, it created shaky grounds. It's what created shaky grounds. And so now it's allowing the swords to fall out so that the wounds can heal and recovery can occur. So there may be something that comes up here, an optimism at the bottom of the deck here. Conflict resolution, seeing that opportunity unexpectedly, like the obstacles may be clearing for this person on an individual level. Now with you, Five of Pentacles, I don't really feel like you are offering anything to this person. However, I do feel that if there is an opportunity to talk to this person, you would be willing to offer your insight, okay? But with the Knight of Pentacles, although he's walking on this card in the typical Rider-Waite deck, I mean, he's standing there and he barely moves. He's the slowest knight in the deck. And so I do feel that you're feeling a bit left out in the cold. You are feeling a sense of loss. If given the opportunity, you may be willing to offer some insights to this person if there is a conversation, but more so, the primary message that I'm getting here is that, slow and steady wins the race with the Knight of Pentacles. So you may be waiting for this person to come in. You may be very, very patient, maybe even just focus on your own things at this time. But as, you may be feeling left out in the cold during this time of time out, which may not have been your in your hands, to control. It's the circumstances that you found yourself in. You may be taking the time to really take a look at the situation in different perspectives. And with the High Priestess in the reverse, maybe even taking a look at what has been subtly revealed in this person's actions, the way that they go about things. You may be waiting for something to slip out here, for some sort of information to be revealed. Alternatively, you may be taking a look at something that truly had already been revealed, or something that was and this could be subtly or just like directly. You may be looking at some sort of secret or unknown information that was revealed to you. That's just for some of you. But I do feel that you are taking your time to reflect and look at this. Now, with the High Priestess in the reverse, I have to say, ensure that you are grounded and connected to your intuition, because the High Priestess in the reverse can indicate someone who is looking at the situation way too logically, Pisces, and may not be connected to their intuition and ignoring their intuition. And sometimes these thoughts can lead to anxiety, feelings of anxiousness, and so forth. The High Priestess in the reverse is definitely the energy that can lead to anxiousness. And so if you're looking at something here, maybe there's something that you're seeing here, or the perspectives that you're taking on right now that's making you feel left out in the cold. And I do challenge you to ground yourself at this time. But I do understand that it is difficult at times, especially when you may be just kind of left here hanging with not much to work with. Okay, but I do feel that you are either waiting for some sort of information to be released, maybe waiting for this person to come in and reveal something to you, or you're just paying very close attention to what may come out here. But you're showing up, with the Knight of Pentacles upright. This is someone who is stable, sincere, slow and steady wins the race, is diligent, and it's someone that you can count on. So I do feel like you're being very patient. Memories in the reverse. So there's something here about the past. Awaken. Toxic in the reverse. Tell me more about memories in the reverse. Let's awaken. Toxic. Okay. Communication in the reverse here, though. So during this time of lack of communication, you may be waking up to something or having some sort of realizations. With memories in the reverse and tribe in the reverse, no doubt here, Pisces, you are being influenced by the past in some way. Now, this could be memories or feelings of nostalgia. But with tribe in the reverse, I do feel like you're being impacted here by a situation where maybe it's between you and this person where things felt really unstable. But this could also be reflective of other situations with other people that you're thinking about and feeling as though it's just going to happen again. Pisces, I feel like there have been betrayals in your life in the past, people that you thought you could count on, even acquaintances that, you thought that it was going to be like a friend or something more, and it just didn't turn out that way. Even people that drain your energy. I just feel like you have memories of tough connections in the past, or even manipulative connections, right? And I feel that this could be impacting you at this time. And if it's not that, then I do feel like you're just thinking about, or at least you're being influenced by the instability of this connection that was recognized in the past. Now, with awakened day to day, I do feel like you have learned a lot here in general. And I feel that with awaken, which is like this aha moment, this epiphany, this realized potential, with day to day, this is like everyday things, everyday tasks, the way you go about things day to day. I feel like you have a good grip on what it is that you want to experience day to day in your life, and that you very much aim to lead a balanced life that does not involve any sort of toxicity. If you have dealt with any sort of patterns of your own toxicity in the past, I do feel like you're one who has worked through them, or you are currently working on them. Because there's someone here, like you are someone, the collective that I'm connecting with is someone who is just realizing, or has already realized, that they're not going to be dealing with any toxicity day to day. For others of you, you may be looking at what is being revealed about this person, how they're acting, and you may be feeling like, okay, I saw some sort of patterns in the past, like day to day, like the connection with this person was unstable in the past, and I'm kind of, like waking up as to possibly why, okay, things were playing out day to day in the way that they were, especially around the interactions with this person. Okay. But overall, I do feel like you are having the time to really, really reflect and take a look at things. And I do feel like there's a lot from your past that you are integrating and that is shaping your current perceptions of this situation. Just make sure it's for better, not for worse here, okay? Let's actually check this out here, because there is something that is coming in for you. Come on, Ace of Swords. Pisces, with the Ace of Swords, we also had the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups in the reverse, Judgment, and the Ten of Cups. So I feel like this is your person, but I do feel like there is clear, controlled communication, truth that is coming in. I feel like there is a desire to control the confusions around a particular situation. With Judgment, there is some sort of wake-up call or revival around this connection, bringing in this beautiful Ten of Cups energy. Okay, because the Judgment is, yes, it's about decisions, but it's also about this permanent turning point. It's like you can't see things in another way once this aha moment. It's like this awakening, right? It's also a judgment call. But I feel as though someone is seeing through the illusions. Like someone is finally seeing through the confusion Tell me more. Actually, I want to know specifically more about the Four of Pentacles, because I feel like someone is coming in with some sort of communication, but it is controlled. Yeah, so I feel like exactly this. Again, this makes sense. You're dealing with someone who is like lives with their foot on the gas brake at times is what I'm sensing. But I feel like you are gaining more understanding of this, but more so, I feel like someone is trying to control a situation. With Four of Pentacles and Two of Pentacles, there's definitely a decision that needs to be made, and I feel like this is around making some sort of controlled decision. Okay. I do feel like someone's security is on their mind. I feel like someone wants to make some good investments here, some good decisions. And I do feel like someone may be realizing this could be related to a fire sign or someone that was just like very in and out with their energy. It felt hasty. It felt, you know, a bit all over. Yeah, okay. So this is, I feel like there's clarity and insight coming in. I feel like a message is going to be sent out here, but it's going to be controlled and balanced, and it may be unexpected out of nowhere, just like this says. But with the Three of Wands, it's like getting things going to get through this confusion and bring revival to this connection. Well-being, yeah, so healing, this is beautiful. Release. Wish granted. Yes. Career and money. What is this about? Interesting. Well, I'm getting a couple different things here, so take what resonates. But for some of you, there may be a major switch up of energy. Okay, I feel like this person, you know, they may come in with the Four, like this Pentacles energy. Yeah, someone may be coming, and this person that you're dealing with could be very, very controlled with like their finances too. But this person could also come in here and offer to take you somewhere. There may be a bit of a gift here. There may be something nice that is done. Some sort of kind gesture for some of you. For others of you, this person is simply coming in here, and if this person, it's like something positive may have happened here related to their career, their finances. If this person was very stressed about something external going on here, there may be a balance coming in with their career, their money, their finances, but this could just be day to day. Like this person is feeling better day to day. Things are becoming more balanced. And it seems like this person is becoming a bit more fun. Like, yeah, I feel like this person is starting to take their foot off of the brake and they're starting to speed up a bit. There's something here that's going to allow healing to break the cycles of the past. And it's like releasing this wish fulfillment in the reverse, releasing what isn't making one happy. I feel like this person was self-sabotaging, and it's just like they were controlling, but it's like this realization that it wasn't making them happy and that they are happy with you. This revival around the Ten of Cups, this seeing through the illusion, Seven of Cups in the reverse, that they want to revive this Ten of Cups energy. So with well-being, career, and yeah, it's like things are improving for this person even day to day. There's additional vitality and happiness and even balance that is allowing this person to be a bit more fun with explore a bit more spontaneous, even a bit even risky, okay? Especially with the Nine of Pentacles, or sorry, the Knight of Wands in the reverse. It's like, is something coming up here where it's just allowing this person to feel a bit more free and like just, I feel like there's this positive energy coming from this person. So I don't know if something positive happened on their end where in the past, like they were super stressed out about money, day-to-day career, and they just had a lot going on here. And now with these positive circumstances that are impacting them, they're feeling better about themselves. They're feeling better about the situation. They're feeling better in general about everything. And they're just really wanting to come in, and it may be very unexpected, very out of nowhere, very out of their element, to come in and just like bring in this optimism, this happiness. And there's this more of this like exploratory energy because this person is more balanced. I feel now that I'm at the end of this reading, I'm just feeling like this person has been dealing with a lot on their plate, and maybe something or a lot happened in their past that had reinforced their need to feel in control of everything. And I feel like this is what you're seeing, is like when this person comes in, I mean, you may be reflecting on the past here and feeling like this person, you know, they were a bit toxic or they were not dependable, but then you may be awakening how things are changing here. Whatever this is in alignment with you. I feel like with the Hierophant, as I said, values and beliefs here, I feel like this person is getting into more of an alignment with you. I feel that you know what it is that you want. You've done the work. You don't want anything toxic or anything like that. And now this person is jumping on board with that. So I don't know if there was like a major release in their personal life where they feel free. This, for some of you, please let me know what this could be. I don't know if this person, maybe like they got a new job, or like some sort of like legal matter is over, or some sort of like maybe a promotion, or there's something that's like really releasing this person from a lot of their stresses and their burdens. Alternatively, if it's not that, then this person finally just had the time to really reflect and think and really see that they're wanting to be a bit more, I would say, spontaneous, fun, and explore this connection a bit more with you, and to really, really bring in some sort of healing so that this unhappiness between the two of you can be released. So that's what I'm saying. So when it says nothing will come of this situation, it seems like this person is getting back on track. Okay, I feel like this person may have slipped off the track for a bit and they're getting back on it. I do want to look more into this though, so we are going to take this over to the extended. Keep watching for a preview, by the way, but I'm doing a brand new type of extended. So if you've watched my extendeds before, this is going to be very different. We're actually doing a brand new spread. It's called the You versus Them spread, and in this spread we actually take a look at your energies as well as this person's energies and the mutual energies over the next 3 to 6 months. And we also take a look at intentions, what you may not know, guidance and advice, as well as timing. But in that spread, for the next 3 to 6 months, we'll do like the beginning period, the middle period, towards the end. We'll get some advice based off that, their overall intentions, like I said. Keep watching for a preview. If you'd like to join me over there, the link for that is in the description box below. If not, then I hope that this reading was able to provide you with enough clarity and insight into your situation. And please let me know below if this resonated for you. This was a bit of a confusing reading for me, so I would just love to hear what you have to say and how these energies are playing out for you in your life. But yeah, Pisces, that is what I have for you for now. Thank you so much. I love you all so much, and I will see you next time. Bye. I see. So this is very much, this is like the past Hermit. So there's been some sort of reflection here. Experience will bring you closer together. And this may be forcing them to face a lot of their fears and to take the blindfold off around. I do feel that after this period, things may get a bit serious. This person needed to go through this in order to truly understand what it is that they're willing to offer. Your feelings are related to the perception of your experiences. And you can even let this person know, like, hey, this is how I perceived it to be. It doesn't mean that's the way it is. If that's not the way it is, then please come in and provide some guidance on that for me, for where you're at, you know? So handling it in a mature way, a serious way, but still being able to slip some vulnerability in there, as well as overall positive, mature energy, will go a long way with this person.